So, Atziri Sanchez, welcome to Community Hotline, the Pulse version. You have been here how long now at MetroEast?
About 3 months.
Yeah, so you're still the new kid on the block. But I'm really, really glad you're here. You actually took over my old job.
Yes.
And pretty much killed it. You know, you are doing a great job. Front desk, you're the executive assistant. And we really, when I moved on to a different position, we really wanted to find somebody who is a Spanish speaker. And that's been an immense help, and I want to talk about that a little bit more, but can you tell us a little bit about you first? You're at Gresham, you grew up here?
Yeah, I actually live pretty close here.
You walk to work, don't you?
Well, I carpool.
Oh,
yeah,
you do? Okay.
My mom works like so close to MetroEast, so we carpool, and I went to Gresham High School and commuted via the MAX to PSU, Portland State.
Okay.
And then I graduated with a BA in communication in 2012.
Yeah, were you involved? I think I heard you were involved with their television there.
Yes, they have PSU TV, which is their television station. And there I did some production, but mostly reporting.
So you were in front of the camera and behind the camera?
Yeah, I was mainly in front of the camera, but now that I'm at MetroEast, I find myself behind the camera. And
we put you in front of the camera some
too.
Yeah,
well now, but yeah, I've learned a lot. I didn't really know much behind the camera.
Good. So far it's been okay? People treat you okay?
No, it's been great. Everyone here, I'm sure that's why our volunteers keep coming back because the staff is so friendly. The staff is so friendly, and it's just a healthy, fun environment to be in.
Good. I like that. Healthy and fun, all in the same time. That's a good deal. We do have a really friendly staff, and we love our volunteers. We love the people that come here. I mean, we couldn't do it without them. We've got volunteers running our cameras today and in the control room, so they're wonderful. So I mentioned that one of the reasons that we really, really wanted you in particular is because you are a Spanish speaker. You are very fluent in Spanish. And tell me how you learned your Spanish.
Well, I do. I am Hispanic, so obviously I hear it at home, and I did know how to speak, and I understood it, but I spoke it kind of choppy. I didn't quite know how to read or write it. So my parents sent me abroad for a year when I was younger to live with my grandparents in Mexico, and I went to school there, studied it, came back, and a couple years later went back for a second year.
Wow. So there's no better way, is there, than immersion?
No, because I mean, you have no choice. Literally no one around me spoke English, so there was Spanish or nothing. So, but I think that's the way.
Sink or swim, huh?
Yeah, that's the way to do it. And especially going to school, you're taking all these courses and you're trying your best, to understand and keep up with everyone else.
Yeah. It can be hard, but it's
really fun,
worth it, isn't
and it's nice to have friendships abroad and keep up with people.
To spend time with your grandparents too.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
That's really cool. Now, obviously, the demographic of Gresham has changed a lot. I mean, there's a huge Spanish-speaking population here, as well as a lot of others. I mean, there are so many languages spoken out here in East County that I can't even keep track of it. But we've done, MetroEast has made kind of a concerted effort to do some outreach to the Spanish-speaking community to welcome them into our facility. And so part of that was that we didn't have anybody who worked here who spoke Spanish.
Right.
So Seth, who was on the iPad with Taj there, he was our first Spanish-speaking staff member, and he used to be a Spanish teacher.
Right.
And so he's been a great help. And then you coming on board too, and then you're the face of MetroEast when people come in the door. I'm hoping that makes it a more welcoming environment to people to come in here and actually use our facilities. But you've been involved in the outreach we've done. What kinds of things are we working on?
Well, right now we're liaising with people, places, things. And,
which is a nonprofit?
It's a nonprofit, and we work with Patrick, and he's been really good at guiding us in what direction to go, because we do have such a large Spanish-speaking population here in Gresham, and we're a public community television, so we want to cater to everyone in the community, not just English speakers. So we're taking that step to see what do we need to do in order to get that population into MetroEast. So he's been guiding us and helping us with ideas, and we've been meeting. And one thing that we did right away was changing the signage around MetroEast, and so
a simple thing,
whenever you see signs, they're now bilingual. So it's little things like that that make that population feel more welcome,
that makes sense.
They're more likely to come in and get involved, which is what we want to do.
Right. I know we've done that. I know. I don't know, several months ago, I did a tour for the Easter Seals Latino Connection program. Sheila Gibbons brought in some of her students, and they kind of inspired us to move a little faster on like our workshops. So I know that they're getting all the resource materials translated.
And you mentioned that Seth was also a Spanish speaker who got hired, and he was only hired about a few months before I was. So this is all, MetroEast hasn't become somewhat bilingual until recently.
I know.
And something that he's been working on really hard is translating all of our workshops into Spanish. That way we're able to not just welcome Spanish-speaking people, but also offer them workshops, because we can't ask them to come, and if they have difficulty understanding the workshops, it
either slows down the whole group, or they feel uncomfortable because
they won't come back. So what we want them to do is come here, take the workshops in Spanish, and get involved. And something that we're also working towards is having more Spanish content here at MetroEast. Right now we have Comunidad.
Which is the Spanish language version of
this show. So we're working to get more Spanish-speaking content, and how great would it be to have Spanish speakers working that on the cameras.
And we have some. We have El Programa is one of our shows, and we have, there's a few. We have some Spanish-speaking producers, but even in talking with them, some of them say, they can speak good English, but it's easier sometimes to learn, to go to a workshop in your native language. It just kind of makes sense. So I'm hoping that will make a difference. What other kinds of things are we doing? Are there other things?
Yeah, we're also, you mentioned Easter Seals, Latino Connection. We're really working hard to pursue more partnerships with Latino nonprofits. And that's something we do on Comunidad. But aside from that, we really want to get involved, whether they are producing anything that we can show at MetroEast, or just attending their events and getting to know the community. Yeah,
and that's a really good point out today, because it's not just that we want you to come in and pay to use our facilities, which happen to be really, really inexpensive, but we're trying to form partnerships with people in the community, and that's one of the things that Taj and I work on a lot. And we have services that we can offer. We're able to promote your nonprofit if you have a nonprofit, and we're able to get the word out about what you're doing, and whether it's if it's in Spanish, great. I have you to help. And stuff. So that's a huge benefit. So if people are, in the community and they know of an organization or somebody that just wants to get involved in media,
they can definitely contact us. If there's anyone watching that knows of a Spanish-speaking or Latino nonprofit, we're very interested in having them on our show.
That would be great. So, what do you see? What kinds of changes do you see us making here? We're going to do this. Is this something you think you want to keep doing? Like, will you be here for a while, Ashley?
Absolutely. No. Yes.
Is this this job is a kind of a change for you from your last position, right?
Yes. Well, before I was the head secretary at an elementary school in Rockwood, and now I do similar secretarial jobs, but what I really love is that I have the opportunity to get involved. Just before this show, I was doing camera work, and I'm able to take all the workshops, and I feel like I'm included in everything.
Good.
Yeah,
you should be.
It's more than just front desk work. I'm able to learn everything, and this is the best experience here.
Good. I think that's what I liked about that job. There were so many different things you could do. You weren't just tied to one thing all the time.
And they really listen to you and say, hey, what exactly are you interested in? And they take what you say into consideration and get you the skills to be able to do that.
Good. So you're going to come take over this job in a little bit?
Maybe.
You be my backup. You be my backup. Okay, so before I let you go, tell me what else we should know about Atziri Sanchez. Any deep, dark secrets you want to share?
Are we live?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
No, I'm just really excited to be a part of MetroEast, and I'm excited where we're going, especially, you know, with Seth and I being here, being able to connect with the Spanish-speaking community, and I feel like we've already gotten such a huge leap in the short amount of time.
I know, it's been really fast.
It really
I'm impressed.
is. Within the last couple of months, we've been able to do so much, and so I think 2015 is the year where we're just going to make some great changes. Yeah.
Good. It's our 30th year. It's time.
It is.
It's time. Thanks so much, Atziri. I appreciate it, and I'm really, really happy to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Monica.
And we're going to take a little break here, but we're going to be seeing a scene from a zombie movie. And this is the first clip, and it's going to be Mike Canty, who works in our equipment room. It's his family, his nieces and nephews who are working on this, and it's pretty amazing. The girls are the producers. They do everything. So we're going to take a look at this movie that's being made here at MetroEast, and then and out in the field, and then we'll be right back with talking with some of the stars and actors and producers of that show. Okay, we'll be right back.
Go, Louie!
It's taking so long with the door.
I'm doing the best I can.
You better hurry up or else we're all gonna be zombies.